they've lost their head. Targeted individuals, psychic reading. Okay, so I just did a quick split because it feels like this is a continuation from yesterday's reading. So feel free to go back and go and check that one out. Because I split I got the phrase they've lost their head, and then I split the deck, and I've got the Queen of Swords at the bottom, Queen of the Thrones of the Air, and she's lopped off the head. So this collective has done something, and I was saying about like on yesterday's reading about kind of like speaking your truth or exposing something to kind of close something down. I did also do a choose your fate reading, which related to my situation. Should I do something? Should I not? Whatever this is that you've done, I've done. It's end. Oh, okay. What I want to say is it's ending the reign of terror of a toxic masculine. This person rules with fear. This person has run roughshod over everybody around them for years. Okay, for years. And whatever it is that you've done, it's exposed them. Okay, they will deny this. Okay, however, it's put them into a fit of rage. Okay, they're raging at their family, they're raging at their friends, and they're getting to the point where it's scaring people. Okay, they're coming over very mentally unstable. Okay, don't be surprised if you hear that this person has done something not to you, okay, but to somebody else. It's almost like they've lashed out in a fit of rage, and they end up physically hurting somebody. Okay, it's the downfall, and then I can see somebody in a straitjacket. And I'm being told they're being carted off. Okay, this person is going to be deemed a danger to society because of their reactions and their behavior moving forwards. I can see somebody looking kind of frazzled, with frazzled, slightly curly hair, muttering to themselves. It's like they're walking down the street and they're talking to themselves quite aggressively. Okay, there are questions from people around them. Okay, um, there's something about being abusive to animals as well. What piece of shit. Um, the collective has nothing to fear. Okay, the collective has nothing to fear. There could be a little bit of wobbly energy being sent your way, but the attacks are no longer going to be that strong. Right, Ace of Cups, Lord of the Root of the Powers of Water. Tap into your emotions. Okay, fill yourself with love. Okay, to protect you and transmute. Okay, Ten of Swords, Lord of Ruin. This person's going to ruin. Okay, karma is hitting. You're going on to your Sun card. Okay, don't fear the repercussions of those around you. Um, everything will work out the way it's supposed to. Things are stabilizing. The people that they had around them that they thought were loyal are or will start to distance themselves from this person, because I'm not talking about like people who aren't that close who are scared of them, that they've been kind of ruling with fear. I'm talking about the ones who have been by their side, kind of propping them up, backing them up, involved in the energetic attacks, the black magic, the rumors, the gossip, the lies, the bigger plan to take this collective out, the gang stalking. And if you are part of this collective, you have been gang stalked. Okay. They're taking a step back because when you surround yourself with liars, thieves, vagabonds, there is no loyalty there. There is no loyalty there. I would far rather have an army of true, honest, good-hearted people, and for them to be few and far between, than a whole army, a great army, a mass army of liars, thieves, cheats, scumbags, basically. And this is what this person has done, because they work with dark energy, they are in dark energy, and they have used fear to instill their power. The people around them, their cronies, their top crew, are taking a step back because this person and the rage that they are emitting, both verbally, both energetically, um, is they don't want to be associated with it because they know it's gonna kind of backfire on them. The problem is that all the rumors and lies have all been tied into this same collective that's after you, that people can see straight through it. And people will question, well, where's the loyalty? You said this person was your friend. If they're having a psychotic break, surely you should be there for them. Why are you ignoring them? Why are you leaving them in the dirt? Why aren't you visiting them at the psych ward? Okay. 2 of Wands, Lord of Dominion, 9 of Pentacles, Lord of Material Gain. So you're the one grasping those wands with the ram skulls at the top. You're taking control of this kind of demonic dominion control, and now you're taking control of the material gains. Okay. You have nothing to fear anymore. This collective has nothing to fear anymore. You've mastered the art of alchemy. You've stepped into Christ consciousness. And the last lesson, as far as this phase of your life goes, again, and I mentioned this in yesterday's reading, is transmutation. You're transmuting it. Okay, you're transmuting it. You're transmuting that dark energy into light. You're transmuting that frustration, the pain, into goodness. Right, love triangle. Right, so clues to who this person is. They tried to pull you into some kind of third party dynamic of some sort. If it's a former lover, they were cheating on you. They're going bankrupt. Okay, and I feel like this person holds money and status above anything else. Right, moves in silence. Okay, is that them or is that you? Okay, looking you up. Right, that's them. Looking you up, cyber stalking, studying you, getting information. Okay, yeah, they're still trying to do it. Talking shiz, gossip behind your back, spreading lies, smiling in your face. They're also a drama starter, stirs the pots, always in the middle, loves the chaos. They ain't shiz. Okay. I feel like with this collective, I think that you metaphorically at some point kind of kicked the energy to the curb, but they just won't leave it alone. They just will not leave it alone. They're dirt digging, snooping for secrets, trying to expose you. Tables might turn. The tables won't turn because this collective is in their authenticity. You've got receipts, they haven't. Back it up, you know what I mean? Threatening, power plays, controlling presence, you feel unsafe. Okay. I don't want you to feel unsafe. I don't think you are unsafe. I think that this is just the kind of person who would put this pressure on. I feel this person this is their tactics. This is how they control everybody else around you. An offer, genuine intentions, a door opening. Are you ready to receive? Let's just get confirmation on that one, because that one for me isn't always a genuine offer. It can sometimes be. Yeah, well, it is. That's something separate. You're going on to jackpot. Okay. So this collective, you've got nothing to worry about. Okay. Sit back, watch it unfold if you can, or if you're like me, that you don't have any contact with these people anymore, just kind of wait to see what comes through from other people. The attacks can't get you if you transmute it. Okay. If that resonated, type in no more gang stalking. If it don't block you, go for something else. Feel free to kind of discuss a little bit about your story in the comments as well, and I'll respond back. If you want a personalised TI reading, they are available. 15 quid prior to same day guaranteed. There you go. Ta-ta.